everybody, it's Billy from Spicy Ginger Soap. I am almost out of cucumber mint, so I am going to make another batch of that. And this scent is, I know I always say everything smells so amazing, but it does. I wouldn't use it if it didn't. This is what the old bar looks like. I just did a drop swirl with martini olive, cobalt blue ultramarine, emerald green, and titanium dioxide. And all three of those colors are Crafter's Choice from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Almost all of my micas are, because I just bought a whole bunch from there. And I've ordered a couple since then, but I haven't received any yet. And anyways, I don't know why I'm babbling on about that. But anyways, so I'm going to do the same colors, and I'm going to do a drop swirl again, I believe. Who knows? I may change my mind in the middle, but I'm definitely doing the same colors. And yeah, so I've got my kaolin clay and my colloidal oatmeal inside of my oils and butters right now. I'm going to get those mixed up a little bit. And then I'll get my lye in there. That should be good. Got my lye in a ice water bath. Okay, that's in there. So, I have to say, I'm very excited just by the fact that I need to do a remake. I actually did a couple the other day, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, because I'm almost out of the sweet black raspberry vanilla, what was the other one? Oh, Avo Bath. Now, I just sold 2 more bars of the cucumber mint, so that's why I'm making this one. And then I also only have 3 bars left of the oatmeal milk and honey. So that'll be the next one that I make. And then I'm also, I have a feeling I may have to remake 'Tis the Season, which that accelerated on me. So whenever I do that one, I'm going to really need to be prepared, because it just traced extremely quickly. I barely was able to do a swirl. I just like threw everything in layers, and then I did a spoon swirl through it. And I did have some air bubbles, because when I put the spoon through it, you know, I really banged it down hard, but there was still some air bubbles. Oh my gosh, this fragrance smells so stinking good. Oh my goodness. It's like one of those addictive type smells. It smells so good. Anyways, alright. And my batter looks good. I've used this before. I knew that I wasn't going to have any issues with this one. So that's a good thing. Go ahead and get everything into... And I'm basically doing about equal parts of everything. So I'm just going to use, I'm going to put them all in here. I'm not going to keep this. I like to use, when I can, all of my batter in here because it's easier than dealing with this big container when possible. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry for the big bowl right in your face. It will only be for a few more seconds. Been having a lot of trouble with uploading my videos, so I apologize because I do have a few that are just sitting around waiting to be uploaded because it's taking so long. Not to worry though, just know there's more coming. Alright, go ahead and put my white in here. Do my green in this one. Well, I've got two greens. I love this martini olive. It's like a shimmery khaki green. It's so pretty. And then my emerald green. And then my cobalt blue, which I don't know if I'm going to need all of this. We'll see. I may put a little bit more, yeah, I'm going to put a little bit more titanium dioxide in there. Very good. Gorgeous. And I know exactly what I'm going to do because my batter here is so dang thin. I basically could do whatever I want right now. I can tell it is not going to thicken up on me. So I'm going to do another peacock swirl. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do... There's another one I wanted to do. Oh gosh, I got that all over my spoon. There we go. I could also try my zebra. I kind of think I need a little bit more. Kind of looks a little thin, the color. I want it to be a nice bright blue like that one from the first bar. There we go. That's good. Look at the blue all over my stick blender. Alright. Yeah, everything looks great. That makes me very happy. I forgot my wet rag this time. Okay. It's alright. Go ahead and get my mold over here. get everything else out of the way. Go ahead and start with my white. Oops. Well, that first one is not ideal, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that. Hit that dang. Okay guys, I'll do better in a couple of seconds, I promise. The next pour will be better. Oh no, my got in my way. Okay. Just got to get in my groove, that's all. There we go. Oops, that was very bad. It's okay. Just need to slow down. Here's what I was just thinking about. I'm thinking, oh gosh, I don't want to make them sit through this whole thing. But you know what, if you guys want to fast forward through this, you're more than welcome to, because I'm going to take my time. I want this to look pretty. Gosh, I keep hitting these dang bowls. Put them over there. I've seen some people use these plastic graduated beakers, and I was looking online because I really want to get some of those. It seems like they work really well for when you're trying to pour in a nice little stream like what I'm doing, whether it's doing this or the zebra. There's one called, okay, so there's one called a zebra hanger swirl, and then there's one called a zebra dandelion, I want to say. Anyways, they both do that zebra pattern at an angle, and it really looks like those little beakers are really nice to work with. So I think I'm going to get some of those. Not that this is bad, like this is working pretty well, but it does seem like those beakers are really nice to use. So basically, if you've never done a peacock swirl before, you just go back and forth, and you actually do the same thing for a the mantra, which maybe I should do that. I haven't done that on camera. Maybe I should do that, which that's just a little bit different than the peacock swirl. It's the same, you do the same thing like this, but then the when you put your skewer through it, it's a little bit different. I things are my blue's starting to thicken up a tiny bit, but not enough to really like worry me a lot. But I am gonna try to do it as efficiently as possible. Yeah, all of them are getting a little bit thicker, but it's actually kind of a good thing. Like, if my batter could be exactly like it is right now the entire time, that would be really awesome. Because it's doing a nice defined line. And in the beginning, when it was a little bit thinner, it was more, you know, it was like kind of like, gosh, I can't think of the word I want to say, but it was like all the colors were just mixing together. I did a Peacock swirl the other night with, I'm actually trying to download that video right now. I did it with pink and purple, two different pinks actually. A light pink, a bright pink, a dark bright purple, and a light like cotton candy type blue. That was so fun. It was really fun. And it turned out really good. I had originally wanted to do the fragrance cotton candy, and I got everything ready. I had everything laid out, and then I thought, you know, I didn't look up the reviews on that fragrance. I wonder if it has vanillin in it. Vanillin in it, whatever you want to say. Or if it accelerates, or, you know, and I hadn't decided on doing a peacock swirl. I just was going to make it with those pretty colors. So I look it up, and sure enough, which I don't know why I didn't think of it before, it's got like 9% vanillin, and all the reviews say you better use a vanilla stabilizer. So I had to like rethink what I was doing, and I ended up just not even using it because I don't have a vanilla stabilizer. And I just like mixed up a little concoction of something that, you know, like basically a really sweet candy-like scent. I just mixed something up, and the scent turned out good, and the peacock swirl turned out good, so that was fun. And so as you can see, you need a fragrance to do this that is going to trace very slowly. Otherwise, you will be like me. When I used that one that I was talking about, it actually started thickening up at the end, and I did a really small loaf, so it was like it thickened up pretty quick. And I was literally like trying to like throw it in there as fast as I could, and it ended up being really lopsided. So, you know, that's life. This is still, you know, really, really behaving well for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And if you watched the whole thing, hey, thanks for sticking it out. If you fast forwarded through, no problem at all. Whatever you want to do, it's good for me. I am one of those people who, I don't care how long the video is. I enjoy watching the long videos. Sometimes I'll put them on when I'm doing something else, you know, and I don't know. But I just really enjoy watching other people make soap and other things too. I enjoy watching people make the bath bombs, body butters, lotions, whatever you're making, I'll watch. I need to find a video on how to make your own soap molds. That's what I want to do next. I want to make myself some wooden soap molds. I'm sure there's a video somewhere of it. I actually, on Lowe's, they have, I don't know what you would call it, like I don't think it was like a pattern, but it was a do-it DIY project. I guess it was kind of instructions, I guess. And it told you what you needed, you know, what tools you needed, and what kind of wood you would need to make it. But I think you needed a drill, which that's fairly obvious that you would, but I don't have a drill. And that's one of the reasons that I haven't attempted it yet. Because otherwise I would be all over that. I like to make my own stuff and, you know, try new things. But anyways, they do have that, and you do have to have a drill. So that's kind of one of the things that has hindered me from doing it so far. But I'm sure I could find somebody to borrow one from. And I don't think my mom has one either. Because if she had one, then I could always just borrow hers. I'm sure this seems like so long to you guys, and I'm really sorry. I hope that you're not bored. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch. My blue's getting very, very thick, which means I have to get done quickly. Gosh, come on. All right. I think I'll do one more layer of everything except the dark blue, and then I'm going to go ahead and swirl. And I'm sure everybody's like, finally. kind of a lot to try to, all right guys, I know, I'm sorry, I said that was going to be the last one, but this is going to be way too much for the top, so. There we go. Oh gosh, did I forget? No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. Dang it. Okay. Keep saying I need to move these out of my arm's way. I keep not doing it. My lines are getting very squiggly. Okay. All right, that will be the end of that. Okay. Oh no. The only rag I have over here is white. Oh gosh, oh well. Okay, so now I need a skewer. And what you do is you come on through and you just draw horizontal lines. And some people make a little tool that will do this in one fell swoop, which is awesome. That's great. I don't have one, and it doesn't bother me to just do it like this. For me, anytime I'm doing anything with soap, I feel really peaceful, and it's, you know, it's one of those things for me that's a very enjoyable experience, and I don't necessarily like to rush it. I like to kind of enjoy it. So basically, you do all this. I usually like to go ahead and do this part too at the end. All right. And then I've got, I can clean that up in a second. Then just clean this up really fast. And actually, you know, if you think about it, that actually would look pretty exactly like it is. But then I'm going to clean up this side real quick too. There we go. Okay. then you go like this, and you just do a swirl, and you do it that way, and then you do it the opposite way. Then you start again, and you do it the first way. Then do it the opposite way. Clean my stick off real quick. Probably be a good idea to clean your stick off. Probably, actually. Maybe I should do it every time. That's what I'll start doing. Yeah, because I didn't think about that, but really I should be. Oh gosh, I think I did one extra. Alright. It's okay though, I mean, I'm going to try to... And this one, I'll just do like a, kind of like a half one. All right, so you do that, and then you can also, like I think, well, will I leave it like that? You can also, maybe I'm gonna leave it just like that. You can also go through and do like one throughout in the horizontal as well, because like we did everything vertically. We did everything horizontally. You can go in and do like a horizontal, and you could do even a diagonal. Gosh, do I want to do that? Kind of happy with the way that it looks right now. Well, you know what? Maybe for the sake of showing you guys, I'll just go ahead and do it. So you can go like, you can really do whatever you want, just like with anything in life, right? And you could even go and do some more loops around if you want. I'm gonna leave mine like this because I'm completely happy with the way that it looks. I mean, I was happy with it before I even did that one. I am going to bang it down a little bit. So, there we have it. That is my peacock swirl in my cucumber mint. And I will, of course, as always, bring it back for you to see. Probably tomorrow afternoon, because it is a work night tonight. Oh, crap. Look at all this. Well, I'm going to use this for something. I don't know what I was thinking. You don't do a top on a peacock. Your top is your top. Okay, guys. See, it's time for me to go to bed. All right. Anyhow, I will bring you guys back tomorrow, and I will make some samples with my leftover batter. Thank you for watching my goofy self. Hey, everybody. Back to cut this one. It's been 48 hours actually. I was gonna cut it yesterday after 24, but it was so soft. It's actually still pretty soft, so there is coconut milk in it. I do feel like that tends to make things softer. I'm gonna go ahead and I already to avoid boring you all, I already went ahead and put my notches of where I need to cut this. This is going to be, I'm going to cut this up into samples, but I am going to cut this in to 10 bars, 2 1/4 inch wide by like 3 1/2 inches long, and then 1 inch thick is what I'm going to do. So I've already got my little, oh gosh, that's really soft right now. Anyways, I've got my little notches in it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now, if you haven't watched one of my other videos this is a peacock swirl, and I'm cutting it in chunks, and then I'm going to cut it 1 inch this way, and you'll see why